Alright, here we go. Celadon Department Store. Which uses the Mart music. Well, the Pokemon Center music, which is also the Mart music. There's an elevator, but we're not going to take the elevator right now. We're going to go the traditional way for some exercise. Even though we get plenty of exercise because we walk around the world. Either way, it's a good thing to teach kids. Always get exercise. The board on the right describes the store layout. First floor, service counter, trainer's market, TV game shop, ooh, wise man gifts, drugstore, and rooftop square vending machines. This is a fun, fancy place. We got some seating here and some presumably payphones, but we can't use them. Alright, well that was the service counter. Not useful in the slightest. But nice for aesthetic purposes and world building. Top grade items for trainers. Trainer's Market. For long outings, you should buy Revive. I intend to. I'll probably buy some more here. Super Repel keeps weak Pokemon at bay. It's a more powerful Repel! Who would have guessed? We will go ahead and sell. We have a ton of money from fighting every trainer in the game so far. And I'm very glad. We're going to need that to buy coins later. No, not the Awakening. Yes, 10,000 for the Nuggets. And what is the X accuracy going to give us? 475. I can put away the coin case now that I think about it, because we're not going to be using it for a while. There is an unused item in the game called a coin. But the coins are just stored in the coin case. You can't pick up coins without the coin case. So, completely unused. It doesn't really do anything, I don't believe, but the item description, you know, is in line. We didn't actually look at what you have to sell. I don't want to describe what all of these TMs are. I'm sorry. That is something that a more thorough Let's Player would do, I guess, but I honestly find those descriptions boring. If you were at this part of the game, please look it up yourself. It is a little dumb that they don't tell you and you just have to spend a ton of money to guess. I am going to check for myself to see if any of these are good for our team. A lot of these are good, but I'm not going to buy any. I can recommend Double Team. Because even though I got rid of it, it's very good. No, actually, I'm sorry. I was tempted to get rid of it for Flash, just so I wouldn't have to carry around two different Pokemon when I wanted to use HMs. But I gave it to Oscar instead, the Magnemite. Reflect is also very good for a short time. That strengthens greatly your defense for everyone in the party. It's a Psychic type move. Otherwise, you got Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Didn't we already get the TM for Mega Punch? Huh. You know, I said I may get every TM in the game, but honestly, you can buy some of them infinitely, so I may not. There's not really much of a point. Alright, what is this? Standard Mart stuff. Great. Speaking of great, we will go ahead and get some more Great Balls. 6,000. Prices are going up, but we can take it. And I'm not going to buy any more Super Potions, probably for the rest of the game. I'll explain that later. And we bought 10 of you, so now we're only going to buy 5. But just because we have the money, I'm going to go ahead and stock up. Alright, and those items, I'll save my money. Now let's take the stairs. I'll show you the elevator later. Once we get to the top, I'll take the elevator back down. That's cool. That's how I've always done it. That looks to be an arcade machine, but we can't play it. And if you'll look very closely, that looks like brick blocks and a warp pipe. That's how I always interpret it. It also kind of looks like a robot face. Oh hi! I finally finished Pokemon! Not done yet? This might be useful. Another nice fourth wall reference. TM18 is counter. Not like the one I'm leaning on, mind you. Counter is a move that I'm never going to use. It goes second, and it does double the damage, I think, that the Pokemon does to you. It fails if the opposing Pokemon does not do damage to you. TV Game Shop! No snazzy description this time. Red and blue, both are Pokemon! That's right, all these kids are actually playing the game we're playing right now. Captured Pokemon are registered with an ID number and OT, the name of the original trainer that caught it. That's how they implemented the system of, even if you trade away a Pokemon and have it traded back, it'll still listen to you because you're the original trainer. Which is really cool. Come on, Graveler! I love Graveler. I collect them. Huh? Graveler turned into a different Pokemon? That's right, Graveler is another trade evolution. The final evolution of Geodude is Golem, obtained only by trading. Alright! My buddy's going to trade me his Kangaskhan for my Graveler. Kangaskhan? Ooh, what is that? Is that all these say? I am willing to put money on it that the poster behind him says the same thing, but we'll never know. If you look closely, that is clearly an SNES controller. I guess not clearly, it looks kind of generic, but I mean, it looks like an SNES, right? A sports game. Dad'll like that. Only mention in the entire series of Red's father. What happened to our dad? He's never home. We never see him. But it's interesting. I guess he does exist and maybe he's gone. He's on his own Pokemon journey maybe? Who knows? You can identify Pokemon you got in trades by their ID numbers. An RPG. There's no time for that. Does the actual SNES... Yeah, okay. It's an SNES. I guess we didn't have to speculate. It's not just a... Ooh, it looks like an SNES. What a cool reference. Nope. Fighting game looks tough. A puzzle game looks addictive. It's in my own headcanon, as they say. I'd like to think that's Yoshi, because Game Freak developed that puzzle game. But it's not on the SNES, so never mind. Express yourself with gifts. Wise Man Gifts. Evolution Special. Element Stones on sale now. That's right. This is one of the very few times, if not the only time, in the series where you can buy Water Stone, Fire Stone, and Thunderstone. I'm getting a gift for Copycat in Cerulean City. It's got to be a Pokédoll. They are trendy. That is actually an error. He's supposed to say Saffron City. Because we went all over Cerulean City. No idea what he's talking about there. Hi there, may I help you? Absolutely. A Pokédoll is an item that you can put out and you instantly run from a battle. So if you have sent out a level 2 Pokemon against a level 50 wild Pokemon, you can run instantly. Not very useful, but that guy said it would make a good gift. So we'll go ahead and buy one. And let me see exactly how many of these I want to buy. Oh, I forgot Leaf Stone. That one's important. It's the only one listed here that does not evolve Eevee at all. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just buy one of each. Because I know I at least need one of each. If I need more later, I'll... Actually, you know what? We have the money. Maybe I'll just buy two of each. Let's see. I don't know how much that's going to be. But let's go ahead and assume we need it. Because I've been pretty conservative with money this far. Thus far. Is this far technically wrong? I don't know. But these have finally opened up a lot of evolutions for us. So once we get back to the Pokemon Center, I'll show you a bunch of those. That was the most inefficient way to go about that ever. But okay. That was a very good gift shop. And I'm going to show you something. I will show you something. Thunderstone evolves the one and only Pikachu into Raichu. Fabric is refusing. What? Pikachu will now be mad at you for a while. This is a reference to the anime when Ash's Pikachu refuses to use a Thunderstone to evolve because it wants to beat Lieutenant Surge's Raichu the way it is. And it of course never evolves. Red's Pikachu is the only Pikachu in the series that refuses to evolve by Thunderstone. If you trade it to red, blue, or green, it can still evolve by Thunderstone because it's not programmed into the game where Pikachu refuses. If you trade another Pikachu in from red, green, or blue, you can evolve it with a Thunderstone. Also, if you trade in another Pikachu, I may show this way later. It has different voice clips. I think it has a normal cry. It might even have different sprites, and it won't walk behind you. Only this Pikachu will refuse to get in its Pokeball and walk behind you. Of course, unlike Ash's Pikachu, Red's Pikachu does get in its Pokeball to be healed, presumably, though that's debatable based on how the sprites work. And to go into the PC, it obviously has to go into a Pokeball. I heard something useful. You can run from wild Pokemon by distracting them with a Pokédoll. If I knew you'd said that, I wouldn't have talked about it. I would have talked to you first. That would have been way more coherent. Oh well, I'm not known for my cohesiveness in my videos, I guess. I don't know what I am known for. I have 98 subscribers now, so thank you everybody. Pokemon ability enhancers can only be bought here. Use calcium to increase special abilities. Use carbos to increase speed. That's right, this is very useful for competitive players. You can buy vitamins, but they are expensive, so we are not going to buy any. They're all very useful. HP up, we've used that. That one's obvious. Protein's attack, iron's defense, carbos is speed, as he said, and calcium is special. Very useful stuff. I can recommend it if you're just feeling really weak. It's tempting to buy some for Bulby. And, well, Poke's not doing that badly. Again, they just need more moves. That's the only issue. We will never be buying these. They do what you've heard already before. No thanks. One-time use, battle-only items that only last until your Pokemon is switched out or the battle ends. I'm here for Pokemon ability enhancers. Protein increases attack power. Iron decreases defense. Again, wouldn't have said what I said if I just talked to you first. But that's it. We're at the rooftop square. Vending machines. Also, I was going to mention the Celadon City music is actually used in the Cable Club, if you don't remember. My sister is a trainer, believe it or not. But she's so immature, she drives me nuts. Is this her? I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. So is this a balcony or something? Because this is terrifying. That's what it, like, there's just nothing out there. I know, obviously, it's because of the limitations, but it looks scary, okay? A vending machine, here's the menu. They all have the same menu. Fresh water, we will buy... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. I will show you the elevator, though. This is an elevator. Thank you. We will take floor 1, but you can go to any of them except for the rooftop. So satisfying. Alright, after not any careful deliberation, I am going to use a water stone on Eevee. What? I don't know why it acts surprised. It says not able and able on the menu there. Let's see how beautiful this sprite is. That's actually a pretty good sprite. The stance is a little generic though, but that's okay. I'm not expecting much from Pokemon Gen 1 sprites. So I'm going to put all the stones up, and I put the TM for counter up. And that is actually all the Pokemon we have right now that can evolve from stones. And as I previously alluded to, Raichu is exclusive to red, green, and blue. Because you cannot get another Pikachu in yellow. You must trade in a Raichu or another Pikachu from a different game to get Raichu. Okay, back at the vending machine. A freshwater heals not very much. I can't remember the exact number, but you really don't need to know because just don't use it. I am going to buy 2 of those though. I'm not going to use them. I'm going to give them to other people. Keep in mind that the guard In Saffron, not in Saffron, all 4 of the guards want something to drink. To get into Saffron, all you have to do is give them a fresh water, a soda pop, or a lemonade. I will be buying a soda pop. I hope I didn't already buy one. If not, oh, if I did, oh well. And I'll be God, I can never talk while I'm recording. Stocking up on lemonade because it heals 80 HP and is cheaper than a super potion. So why would you not? The only issue is this menu is atrocious. It's satisfying though. It makes sense for the vending machine, and I guess the cheaper price has to come at some sort of a cost. But I bought the fresh water because I'm not giving those stupid guards any delicious lemonades. Although, of course, for myself, I think soda is rancid and disgusting. Lemonade's alright, but it's not my thing. And fresh water, now that's the best. A bottle of water is the best thing on earth. Oh. And there is somebody else we can talk to that wants all 3 drinks. Alright, and with that, we have dwindled down to 19,531. I almost said yen, Poke Dollars. Please! I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Give her a drink. I will give you a fresh water. Yay! Fresh water! Thank you! You can have this from me. TM13, which is... drumroll please. Actually, the most useful out of what she gives you. Ice Beam. That is great. That's the only ice move we'll have access to right now, and I think we can give that to Pokey. At least I hope so. Oh. I guess I don't have to look it up. I wasted all that time. I made you hear that clicking. Yes, it can freeze the target sometimes. Frozen is the rarest status, but probably the most powerful because you can't do anything during it. It's like being asleep, actually, now that I think about it. So maybe it's not the most powerful? I can't remember what else it does, though. I'll find out when we actually get frozen. I don't think those are renewable, but I'm tempted to give her a fresh water to find out. But we will just give her one of each for different TMs. TM48 is Rock Slide. She didn't say anything about it. Okay. It's a pretty good rock attack. And a Lemonade, for which she will give us the TM4 Tri Attack, which I believe is normal type, even though it's supposed to represent 3 different elemental attacks. As far as I remember, that's actually pretty powerful. But first and foremost, Ice Beam is going to be essential. Oh, Vaporeon, I forgot that we need Cheater back out. Man, I gotta go back to the PC again! Oh, well. Yeah, we're just gonna give this to Pokey. For some reason, I forgot I would have to delete a move. We will delete... actually, we're gonna delete Bubble, because I have no need for it. But Ice Beam is a powerful move. And let's see if we can get any use out of Rock Slide or Tri Attack. Sure. Go for it, buddy. Tri Attack, we'll see who can learn you. No one. Great, so we will not be using that. Okay, I will meet you back down after I swap out Cheater, and the only thing left in town is the gym. Okay, back over here on the southeast side of town, where we are finally... Are you kidding me? That's what I went to the Pokemon Center to do. I deposited a bunch of items. I got rid of my elixirs and max ethers, because I'm not going to end up using those anytime soon. I just wanted to make some room. Okay, well, I have now cut. There we go. We get this nice little area. I love all the houses you can't go in to just show there are a lot of buildings here, a big population. Celadon City Pokemon Gym, leader Erica, the nature-loving princess. This gym is great. It's full of women. In the anime, Ash basically presumed he was denied entry because he was a boy, but it's actually because he insulted everyone in there. And Team Rocket, Jesse and James specifically, from Mount Moon, you may remember, helped him cross-dress and disguise himself as Ashley to get into the gym. And then he, then set the gym on fire, basically. Actually, no, he didn't set the gym on fire. I always remember it that way, even though I watched it recently. He didn't. But while we're enjoying the nice gym music, first of all, I need to swap in. I really don't want to swap in Char. I want everybody else to get experience here. So I'll wait until everybody's level 30 and then we'll destroy everything with Char in this gym because, it's grass. But we have 2 Pokédex entries to read for Eevee and Vaporeon. Also, we will have to get other Eevees or a Jolteon or Flareon from other versions of the game. So Galen will be trading us another Pokemon. And remember, you can always trade Pokemon with your friends just to get it in your Pokédex and then trade it back. Of course, you have to trust each other on that one. No, not you. Reading Eevee first. The evolution Pokemon. Its genetic code is unstable. Let me try that again. It's only 1 foot tall, 14 pounds. Its genetic code is unstable, so it could evolve in a variety of ways. There are only a few alive. That... Instead of saying they are rare or an endangered species, you have to word it the most depressing possible way. The Bubble Jet Pokemon. Still only 64 pounds. Its cell structure is similar to water molecules. It will melt away and become invisible in water. Melt away? Yeah, it becomes invisible in water, but I didn't know it melted away. Alright, whatever. And as you'll notice, the gym guide, as they're officially called, is not here. Because, he's playing the slots. Okay. Future me, if you're going to split the video here, do it now.